Come on, Wes, you gotta do this.
What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Wes, back at you another video. Today's video, this video I should have done a lot sooner, but I'm busy with a bunch of things, and I noticed that a lot of people don't know what's going on in the knockout world, and I wanted to bring this to light for people to get prepared. Start playing the game now so you can get prepared for what's in store in the near future. So with that being said, let's get it cracking. I'm going to read this news I got from this site called GameSpot, and it's something that the actual company of Knockout, Valen Studios, they announced as well when you go to their streams and if you're part of their Discord group. Basically, two things: that they're soon leaving EA. They're not going to be collaborating as close as they are currently with EA, and Knockout is going to be free sometime in the summer, I think around June. So anyway, let's read this article to just get more in depth on what's going on and what's going to happen in the near future. So, like I said, Knockout City is going to be free to play. EA no longer involved. So it says right here, Knockout, the dodge brawl game from Valen Studios, is becoming a free-to-play game on all platforms later this year with the launch of its newest season. So basically, we're in season 5 right now, and I'll get a little bit more in details. Maybe I'll say it in this video or next video in regards to season 5. But we're in season 5 right now. Season 6 is when they're going to start implementing the free on all platforms, rather the free to play. But anyway, let's continue reading. It says it's becoming a free to play game on all platforms later this year with the launch of its newest season. In a blog post, Valen said it's keen to extend the game to a potentially much larger audience around the world by dropping the price of the entry to $0. The changeover is expected to begin on June 1st, 2022. So it says they expect it, but just remember that things can change, because things do change with companies. But they said June 1st, so let's see what happens. They might postpone it, you never know. But my advice is just get ready. So it says the changeover is expected to begin on June 1st, 2022. That's this year. With the launch of Knockout City's year 2 plans, which is cool, because we're literally going to be in year 2. It's going to be like the anniversary, because no, actually it's going to be a little bit past the anniversary of Knockout, because I think the game released around June, between May and June. I forgot the exact date. So we're literally going to be in year 2, leaving year 1. So it's going to be around a little bit after the anniversary of Knockout City. So anyway, anyone who purchases Knockout City before the changeover and business models will receive a loyalty bundle that comes with cosmetics, X Boost, and 2,000 worth of in-game credits called Holobucks. So for anybody who is going to get it now and purchase the full game, these are the things you're going to get. You're going to be somewhat get grandfathered in, perks or rewards given to you. So it's not like you be like, dang, I purchased this game and they're gonna make it free and you don't get anything for it. So that's cool that they're giving us these things, because I got the full game and some of my teammates too got the full game. So I'm glad they're acknowledging that. So it just shows that they're into the community. They're for the community, especially making it $0. So let's continue reading. While this will be the first time Knockout is completely free, which is true. Knockout City, the way it worked when it first started is it was free until you got up to a certain level, because they wanted you to kind of get used to the game first. Because I don't know if people know, but some of these games we have to pay for, they don't come with a free trial. Usually you just have to pay, and then you get demolished because you're not used to the game, you're not understanding the game. You just give it back, or you try to get your refund because you're not trying to exhaust the grace period when you could refund the game. But what these guys did, which was smart, was they made it free to play up until a certain level. So basically, if you got by the time you got up to that level where you had to pay for the full game, you would be able to determine if you was gonna buy the game or not. See me, as soon as I touched the game, I was pretty decent on it, but I was already in my mind since I liked the way the concept of the whole game, and dodgeball was one of my favorite sports. I purchased the game right away. So like after a few games, I just like screw it, I'm just gonna purchase the whole game. But that was cool what they did. So anyway, moving forward. While this is to be the first time free, okay, it says Valin offered the game on Game Pass on day one back in May 2021. So yeah, we be going past the anniversary, and it came to PlayStation Plus in November that year. Okay, another big change for Knockout City is going to be is that Valin Studios will take over as the game's publisher. So a lot of you guys that don't know is that EA was the publisher at first, and helped Valin Studios grow its community, and it was a pretty decent partnership, or rather collaboration between the two entities. But now I guess what's happening is that they just want to do things on their own. But anyway, reading further, it says Valin thanked EA for its support over the years, and said self-publishing will help the studio fully realize its vision for the game. So what that basically means is that EA helped usher them in with helping them when it comes to servers, just little things, and also obviously having an EA name attached to them. So it helped build the brand, build the community, and obviously with collaboration and having another company being the publishers of your game comes with limitations. So Valin Studios, they said, okay, we got this fan base, we got to a certain point. I think the game had at one point like a couple of million users, so the community was growing. So now they saying to themselves, the community's gotten to the point where not only they don't want to limit the community, but they want to keep it growing and want to grow the community even more. So Valin Studios said, okay, let's make it free. Kind of follow the model of like Fortnite when it comes to making things free, but then what you might have to do now is you might have to pay for costumes, cosmetic features, and other things surrounding the game, which is smart because a lot of people expect that nowadays. That's the model that's thriving now. So Valin Studios are growing hip to it, and I'm not sure if EA actually will want that to happen. And I'm sure that these guys also have other things that they wanted to do during their partnership with EA that they probably didn't agree upon, and it's best for them to just, I guess, spread their wings and fly on their own for this time around, which is a smart thing. So anyway, moving forward, from the day we founded our studio, we worked to deliver revolutionary new game experiences to you, our amazing community of players. We couldn't have introduced Knockout to the world without the incredible support of EA Originals. But now, as we as we switch to free to play, the natural next step is for us to take over publishing responsibilities and work even more closely with our community. So they want to just take on the responsibility and be fully responsible for everything that they do, and have free range when it comes to creativity. So I understand that, and they also, it's not like they saying the partnership between them and EA was sour, that's why they left. It's not always meant to be forever. So both parties did their jobs, and it got to the point where, okay, EA did their job as a partner with them to help them get the community, and Valin Studios did their job of making a revolutionary game and doing all of these cool things for their communities. So both parties did what they had to do. Now Valin Studios want to just do things on their own now, so it's not bad. So now it says we have exciting plans for Knockout City, and bringing publishing in-house will allow us to fully realize our vision for the long-term future of this game. There's so much to look forward to because this is just the beginning. So, and then they continue to say, also in the post, Valna said that it is still a lot behind the scenes. So said that there is still a lot of behind the scenes work that needs to be finished before the free-to-play changeover, and the developers are now working on that and all hands on deck capacity. So since they made the announcement that is happening in June, around June, what is it, June, let's see, June, I think they said June 1st, they want to make sure they keep that promise. We're already in March, so, and they announced it sometime late February, so let's just not count February. March, April, May, June, so they got about 3 months. I would honestly say no, let's say they got 2.5 months, because just to make sure they get everything just tweaked out, and they have whoever's their beta testers, whoever's helping them behind the scenes test everything. So they're gonna make whatever change they need to make and then test it out, get those people. Then usually what they like doing is they're like showcasing on stream. So they use their content creators, whoever else is on their team, to show these different changes and things of that nature, make whatever other announcements, and then also tell their community whether it's going to actually be on that date, basically all those details. So I would say they have like 2 months of this hand on deck capacity mode to happen, to make things happen. So it's cool that they're doing this. So it says, due to this, Knockout City Season 5 won't have as much content as previous seasons, and there won't be a new Season 5 Brawl Pass. But this change is only temporary. Season 6 will have a new Brawl Pass featuring new cosmetics to unlock. There are also plenty of new features headed to Knockout City in Season 6, including new maps and ball types. So they already know what they're doing. They know. So basically what they're doing in Season 5, I'm going to get into probably Season 5 next video. Season 5 is just going to be the season to hold us off, get us acquainted to everything that's happened up until the beginning, up until now, of Knockout City, just to hold us off until Season 6. Season 6, it seems like they're going to make up for the lost time between the lack of content in Season 5, which is cool, because they're going to have new maps and brawl types. So I like that, because they say new maps and brawl types, so that means it's not just one map and it's not just one type of ball. It's multiple maps, multiple balls. So I'm assuming anywhere between 2 to 4 maps, 2 to 4 balls, which is dope. I want to make some videos on those particular things and ideas that I have cooking in my head in regards to maps and ball types that I think they should have. But that's for another video, obviously. Now, finally, it says Knockout City's greatest strength lies in the simplicity, but also in the ways it remixes traditional multiplayer elements to create something distinct. It says its easy going nature and straightforward mechanics reduce the time it takes to feel invested in each match, but it's really the subtle complexity underneath that keeps the action engaging and compelling over long play sessions. So basically, it's true. The game it's simple to learn, right? The mechanics is simple to learn. It's simple to learn, hard to master. Sorry, easy to pick up, hard to master. That's the best way to say it. And I like I'm glad that they made this game like that, because everybody can get involved. But obviously, it gets to a point where you can at least see who's the pros, who's the casual player, or who's just, who's in between all that. Like, you could tell what level base each player is by the things that they do and how they interact with each other. But so yeah, going further, there's certainly room for improvement with the game's rotating match modes and some of its special ball types. But Knockout City nails the fundamentals to create multiplayer fun that will likely hook you for a long time to come. So basically, it's true. The game is good. I give the game a 9. I give a game like in between. I think the score is good. 8 out of 10 is good. So in closing, my thoughts on the whole situation. It's very smart that they're making this game free to play because a lot of people left. Like I know I had a decent amount of friends or just people in general that I knew that liked Knockout City, but they just didn't want to pay to play because I mean we're in the age of games like this. They want it to be free to play because games like Fortnite and a bunch of games associated with Fortnite, they just have that feature, and it's a model that basically shows that it works. This thing works, and all you have to do to make money is the best thing for these companies to do, especially these companies just starting, is you want to entice the community to come in. So this will entice your community to grow fast, making it free to play, because it's like when a person comes into the game, what do they have to lose? And once you get the amount of traffic, you can get sponsors, you can get more money thrown into the community, which is very awesome and a good thing for them to add into the game. Free to play is the way for these kind of games. It's definitely the way. As far as I'm leaving EA, that's a good move too. You want to have your own individuality and you want to have free range of creativity, so you don't have to worry about nothing else. And you just want to be held accountable for everything that you've done in regards to your game. So yeah, I'm glad. I can't wait for season 6 to come out to see everything that they have to offer. I suggest anybody who's trying to come back for the June for season 6. Anybody who's trying to come back for season 6, you should come back now. Get acquainted to the game, because you don't know what else they're gonna add besides the cosmetics, new maps, ball type. Shoot, they might have a league. They might be having some sponsors in the back end that might put out a league. So you might as well get acquainted to the game now. Pay for the full game. Pay for the full game, because you're going to, like I said earlier, or rather like I read earlier, they're going to be giving out some extra things for anybody who paid money for the game. So just buy the game. Just buy the game, especially if you plan on playing it. But hey, if you're gonna wait till it's free, then I'll see you there on the battlefield of Knockout City. Either way, just support the game and get ready for season 6. Season 6 is probably gonna be crazy. New maps, new balls, new cosmetics. I can't wait. But anyway, with that being said, this is your boy Wes. I'm out of here. Peace.